This Porsche Macan right here behind me has the most rigged up air suspension I've ever seen in my life. Let me show you. All right, guys, Yusuf here at Auto Cafe in Miami, Florida, our new dealership we just opened up. I got our first batch of vehicles and I'm working on this 2016 Porsche Macan S with the most rigged up air suspension modification I've ever seen in my life. Let me show you this. So as I get situated in my new dealership we opened up here in North Miami Beach, I'm going to be wrenching on my own cars. Cars are going to get an inventory. I'm going to be the one to personally fix them, possibly outsource a couple until I get an in-house mechanic to do the recon for us. Also hiring for salespersons. Please have dealership experience, i.e. dealer center, V-leads, auto leads, whatever software, whatever dealership you work for, you must have dealership experience. Send me a message to see if you're a right fit for our new dealership. But anyways, let me show you what the previous owner did to this air suspension on this Porsche Macan. So like I said, we have a 2016 Porsche Macan. These come with the V6 twin turbo with the double clutch transmission. Wonderful cars. These cars actually are very reliable. They do have some water pump thermostat issues, as well as sometimes some oil leaks. Other than that, these are phenomenal cars. This one has about 90,000 miles. And when I look up the air suspension codes, there was about 12 air suspension codes on here that kept coming back. The air strut valve was open, compressor valve was open, a lot of circuit open and valve open. So when I take off the panel, the air compressor has been completely disconnected, but even better, whoever had this did some sort of modification to where they can manually add air via a bike stem or something, and they added a braided line to the airbags. So all of the stock lines are disconnected, and they were even nice enough to put a cap on this. I don't know why people would do this. They removed it, so I gotta redo all this crap. There's a slight oil leak, so I'm gonna fix that as well. But yeah, I've never seen that in my life where somebody modifies the stock air suspension so where they can manually add air via air compressor or even a bike pump. Wild. First Porsche Macan I've ever seen, or first vehicle I've ever seen with that kind of modified air suspension. All right, I just wanna give you all an update. These were what was in the air struts up front. So I got both sides out. So I'm curious to see if these air struts are blown or not. But I hooked up this side, took this out. Crazy. I guess this is my welcome to opening up a dealership in Miami, Florida. These very creative modifications to air suspensions when you can't afford an air pump on a Porsche. Anyways, going to connect the line, see if anything works. If anything is blown, I'm gonna replace it. And yeah, get this thing. Anyways, I'm gonna undo what the previous owner did. I'm gonna do oil change, figure out where the oil leak is coming from, get this detailed, it has a black with red interior, very beautiful spec. I'm gonna get this up for sale here soon at Auto Cafe.